You meet someone, they tell you their name, and 30 seconds later, it's completely gone. Sound familiar? Here's what most people get wrong. This isn't a memory problem. It's actually your brain working exactly as it was designed to. Point 1. Names are meaningless to the brain. Think about it this way. If someone tells you they're a chef who survived a mountain expedition, you'll probably remember that for days. But their name? Gone. That's because your brain stores information by connecting it to things it already knows. Names like Daniel or Sarah carry zero built-in meaning on their own. They're just sounds. And when your brain can't attach a new piece of information to something familiar, it treats it as low priority and lets it go. Point 2. You weren't really listening. Here's a more uncomfortable truth. The moment someone introduces themselves, your brain is already somewhere else. You might be rehearsing what to say next, wondering how you come across, or just managing the social anxiety of meeting someone new. Attention and memory are deeply linked. If you're not fully present when the name is said, it never actually gets written into memory in the first place. You can't forget something you never properly heard. Point 3. Your brain is wired for faces, not words. Humans spent hundreds of thousands of years needing to recognize faces, friend or threat, familiar or stranger. Your brain actually has a dedicated region just for processing them. But words, verbal labels like names, those evolved much later and simply don't get the same neurological real estate. That's why you can see someone across a crowded room and immediately know you've met before, yet still have no idea what to call them. Point 4. Busy minds struggle more. Interestingly, people who think deeply and constantly often have more trouble with names than others. When your mind is running several threads at once, analyzing, questioning, processing, you use up cognitive bandwidth that encoding a new name requires. This is called cognitive load. So forgetting names can actually be a side effect of an active, high-functioning mind, not a sign of a failing one. Point 5. Memory needs a hook. The brain doesn't record information like a camera. It weaves new things into a web of existing knowledge. For a name to stick, it needs an anchor. Maybe it rhymes with something, reminds you of someone you know, or connects to a vivid image. When an introduction happens fast, there's no time to build that anchor. Without one, the name drifts. The good news? Now that you know this, you can actually do something about it. Just pause for 1 second when you hear a name and find one connection. That's often all it takes. So next time you blank on someone's name, don't be hard on yourself. Your brain isn't broken. It's just being selective. If you want to understand more about how your mind shapes the way you see people and situations, follow along. There's a lot more worth knowing.